Welcome to ITM TV. We're getting close to Halloween and I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the spirit, yo. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Welcome to episode number 7. First of all, I just want to show appreciation to anybody and everybody that's watching these videos. You're literally taking the time out of your day to watch my videos, and that's super awesome. I really hope that whatever I'm saying helps you and can impact your life, or possibly you can take this information and give it to a friend that's probably dealing with something. I don't know. I just hope I can help in any way, and it's super cool. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's funny that I posted the video yesterday about maintaining your attitude. So if you see, boom, I have my AT&T shirt. I go into the field too, and I still do the marketing and stuff like that. And as it turns out, yesterday I ended up, it was a really busy day in the retailer, and I ended up not being able to deliver. I didn't make any sales and stuff like that. So it's funny, like as I was like editing the video for maintaining your attitude, it really did kind of impacted myself. Anyways, so in today's video, one of the things that I really wanted to talk about was overcoming objections. So not just overcoming objections, but like how to overcome them, right? And it's I actually have my corporate trainer is the one who actually sets me up with this. Alexis, thank you. She writes all the content and stuff like that the night prior, so she's pretty cool. Big up, shout outs to you, man. I really do appreciate you. But whenever you're trying to overcome an objection, that's, if you think about it, it's a really salesy kind of thing, and this is going to actually be a little bit more difficult for me to discuss because I'm not really good at sales. But what I can tell you is this, and what I try to do is I try to take all of this content, right, all of the content that would be in a sales or marketing office, and I try to flip it around so that it can actually impact anybody in any line of work, in any field. So overcoming objections. Let's do this. Okay. So, what do you normally do when somebody tells you no? How do you react towards that? So, I'll tell you how I used to react. So when I grew up, when I was younger, I lived a very the kids these days, they say bougie, I lived a really bougie lifestyle. I had everything. I was spoiled. I was really spoiled. Even when I lost everything and just even, I was actually joking around, so there was a point in my life where I was actually homeless, right? Which is not a cool story to tell, but I was actually homeless and stuff, and it was sucky. It was a really shitty point in my life, which is why I'm really happy to be where I am. But it was a really bad time in my life, and I was joking around with my corporate trainer last night because we were just sitting there talking about the process and everything, and we're always talk business, and we're always we always have these meetings and stuff like that, which I think I should start recording because we share some pretty good content. So anyways, so I was talking to her, and I was even though I was homeless and stuff like that, I was sleeping on park benches, but I was still I would be so bougie that I would choose which park bench I was going to sleep on. I'm not going to sleep on this bench over here, or I'm not going to sleep at this park because this park is I don't know, it's in the bad part of town, or I just don't like the way it smells here. I'm going to go to this park because there's running water, or just different things like that. I was entitled. I feel entitled. I felt entitled. So whenever somebody would tell me no, oh man, no one has ever told me no. Nobody's ever told me no. What the fuck? I didn't know how to take it. I would take it personally, that's for sure. I took it super personally every single time. And then, since I had never done sales before, when I got into sales, oh my gosh, it was so difficult. It was really hard to be able to make that transition because you get told no a lot. A lot, right? You get told no a lot. As far as in my personal life and stuff like that, I've never really been told no by or shot down talking to girls or anything like that. I've never really had that kind of negative aspect, and I'm not saying that because oh man, I'm just so goddamn handsome, but it's just mainly because I was in long-term relationships for fucking long periods of my time. So I never actually had the opportunity to go out there and try to be hey, how you doing? I see, that's how bad it is. That's what I got. That's what so if I were to go talk to you and I thought you're attractive, be prepared. That's going to be the line that I'm going to hear. That's how out of it I am, right? But I was always in long-term relationships, so I never had to put myself out there. So I can't really speak upon that. But I've definitely been, like, on my personal life, I've definitely been denied work before. And that really sucked, man. There was a few times that I really just needed a job. I really just needed to make some money, and I was just trying to find anything. And it was really difficult for me because I have a pretty awesome resume, dude. I have a pretty thick resume, and it was hard. So I would always go in and just try to, like, get just a seasonal job just to make some extra money, you know, for Christmas or whatever. And I would always get denied, like, what? No, we're not gonna. No, you're overqualified. I heard that so often, and I would take that so personally. Like, how the fuck are you gonna tell me that I'm overqualified? I'm just gonna be here folding clothes for the fucking holidays so I can buy my girlfriend something cool. I don't understand. What do you mean I'm overqualified? How qualified do you have to be to stand inside of a goddamn skate shop folding clothes? Like, that's stupid. I don't know how. I don't know what are the rules and regulations of, like, shouting out certain names for certain companies and stuff like that. But I don't want to, you know, have a multi-million-dollar company one year and then that company watches this video and then they hear me and then I get, so I'm going to leave them. Let's call this company Schmillies. How qualified do you have to be to stand in front of a store and say, hey guys, welcome in? Like, what, dude? I'm just trying to make some extra money and I get told no? So I would always, you know, I would take things personally, both in business and in professional. Sorry. So see, that's how much I'm fucking thinking about my business. I'm obsessed, right? But both in business and personal is what I meant to say. It's really hard and it's really difficult to be able to make that transition. So what do you do when you get told no? So, what do you do when you get to... Wait, I just said this, right? Oh, I think so. Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember why, because I have a goldfish memory. You like that? That's not mine. I stole that from somebody. But yeah, it's true. Having a goldfish memory, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. You don't focus on the no. You don't just, like you don't dwell upon the no. You don't, like, take it so personal. Forget about it. Like, it's not personal. It's just that, you know, it's just freaking business. Like, for instance, in our line of work, like what we do, you know, like, so, you know, we represent AT&T and DirecTV inside of big box retailers. Inside of these retailers, we put up events in the consumer electronics, right? So there's awesome, really cool TVs in there, and, you know, huge, like 65, 75 inch 4K TVs. Some of the best TVs in the world are held in these stores and stuff like that, you know. And DirecTV is the only company that can actually broadcast in 4K and give you all your games, like, you know, like, so it's easy to just be like, hey, it's extremely knowledgeable about televisions. Hey, you know what? Awesome. You know, since you just bought this really awesome brand new LG OLED, you know, this TV is phenomenal, right? And, you know, instead of plugging in your Comcast box, dude, let's get you hooked up with a 4K DVR. Well, sometimes people are just going to be like, no, I love Comcast. When I know that, like, well, you're not going to be able to, you know, I know what it's going to look like. It's not going to be, you know, we're trying to give them the best services, but when they say no, it's just like, you know, you can either be just like, what? What do you mean no? Like, what? Why would you not want to, you know? Or you can just be like, oh, yeah, no, for sure. Hey, just think of us as an option, definitely. Just take it with a grain of salt. Take it, not even a grain of salt, just fucking... It's just an answer. It's just an answer. We're not walking around. We're, you know, anywhere you go. And, like, again, like, I don't really know how it's like to be able to go and, like, you know, hitting on people or, like, asking girls to dance or, like, I don't know what that's like. But, like, what I can say is this, like, if you ever, like, you know, if you're going on and you're talking to a girl and you're just like, hey, how's it going? I don't know if this is how you're supposed to hit on somebody, but this is what I do. Like, this is, I guess, I don't have what you call game. I just talk, you know? So I would just be like, hey, how's it going? My name is Xander. So I saw you walk past and you're, like, super cute and stuff like that. And I just wanted to come and talk to you. I just wanted to come introduce myself. What's your name? You know? Oh, you know what? I have a boyfriend. Okay, cool. Yeah. I'm sorry. I had no idea. I apologize, you know, have a good day. Right? Like, that could be devastating. That, I mean, just talking about that makes me kind of nervous because I don't do that, and I'm just like, oh crap, what if that does happen to me? Like, what, you know? But at the end of the day, like, I know what I would do. I would just like take it and just like, oh yeah, you have a boyfriend? Absolutely, dude. No, of course you do. Of course you do. I'm sorry for interrupting your day and stuff like that. Have a fantastic day. Walk away and forget her. Forget about her. Like, forget. It's like that's not. If I dwell upon it, I take that with me. And what is that gonna do for me? That's not gonna do anything. It's gonna kill my confidence. It's gonna freaking bum me the fuck out. And I'm not going to be able to accomplish anything because I'm still gonna be stuck on this girl who's already happy with her fucking boyfriend, who's not interested in me whatsoever. But I'm so goddamn interested. Like, how the fuck am I going to be able to ever find anybody? Like, what? No, dude. Just forget it. That's it. It's just words. All of it is just words. Oh, God. I'm all fired up now. So I don't really have the answers on how to be able to do like these awesome negotiations. The only thing that I can say is this. You know, I learned this from actually watching motivational videos and stuff like that. So if you're pitching your product, there's going to be, and somebody tells you no, there's 3 reasons why people tell you no. Either reasoning number 1, they don't trust you. They don't trust you. They don't want to do business with you. They don't like you. They don't like the way you smell. They don't like the way you look. They don't like you. You weren't personable enough with them. So it's like a guy hitting on a girl and just being like, hey baby, how you doing? You want to come back to my place? Like that as his opening line, you know? It's 98% of the time, unless whatever, they're gonna say no because like, fucking dude, you don't even know my name and you want to take me home with you? You're not being personable enough. They don't fucking like you. They don't trust you. That's just how it is. Like, fucking fix that, okay? So the second thing is going to be that they think that whatever you have to offer is not going to be impactful in their life. They think that whatever you're bringing to the table isn't going to do shit for them. Like, no matter what. It doesn't matter what product you're pitching. Oh, you're selling me DirecTV? Why do I need DirecTV? I can stream everything. You know, you're hitting on a girl and just like, hey, yeah, you know, like, hey, would you like to go out for coffee sometime? Like, and you don't have like, you didn't build that relationship, you didn't build anything at all, and you're just like asking for coffee and stuff, or like maybe you did, maybe after talking to you and after opening up your fucking mouth and stuff like that, they realized that they didn't like anything that you had to say. They didn't like your personality. Maybe you're too fucking cocky. Maybe that maybe you're not cocky enough. Who knows? People have different things that they like and they don't like, and if they don't like the content that you have to say or anything that you're approaching yourself with, they're not going to want to spend time with you. They're not going to want to buy into you. They're not going to want to buy your product. Now the third reasoning is going to be this, and this is very, very vital. The third reasoning is they just need time to think. Let me think about it. I've been guilty of saying this to people too. Yeah, let me think about it. They're not gonna fucking think about it. And if you think about this, if people go home and they think about something, whatever the fucking case may be, if they think about something within a 24-hour period, they're gonna forget about 75% of everything that you told them. And at least 10 to 15% of that of the 25% that's left over is gonna all be fabricated. They're just gonna be like, I think he said, whatever, you know? So like, take it, like if you try to go hit on a girl and you tell a girl like, oh yeah, you know, listen, that for instance, you know, oh, I work at freaking Target and I'm a general manager there and like all this stuff, right? And then she goes home and tells her girls like, oh, I met this cute guy and stuff like that. He wants to go out for coffee. We exchanged Facebooks and I don't know why it's my voice for this girl. Like, I feel bad, but she's like, yeah, we exchanged Facebooks and everything like that. And you know, I told him that I would think about it. Oh, that's cool. Well, what does he do? I don't know. He works at Target. He does something there. I think it was Target. Maybe it was Walmart. I don't really. Do you see? You see what I mean? Like, things will get fabricated and stuff like that. And then the last 5%, yeah, he said he wanted to go to coffee, and I just said I'd think about it. Well, let's look at his picture, and then, you know, all that happens. But, okay, so the fact of the matter is, you know, these are the 3 things that are going to happen. So make sure that if you really want to overcome objections, if this is what you're trying to get to, you're going to build that fucking relationship. You got to build that rapport. You got to be able to sell yourself before you can sell anything else. In any aspect, in anything in life, you got to do that. If you build up that rapport, it's going to be so much easier to sell your product. right? It's going to be easier to ask that girl out. It's going to be easier to ask that boy out. It's going to be easier to try to book that gig. It's going to be easier to be able to market your freaking whatever it is that you're doing. Whatever you're doing, it's going to be so much easier if you build that relationship. I can't tell you how many times to get things going for me as far as like issues with the bank or issues with my internet bill or issues with my phone or like anything like that, like all these different things, and like I get tons of different incentives. It's just because I build fucking relationships with people and they like me, so they want to do extra for me. They want to go an extra mile for me. Fuck yeah, okay, I'm with it. That's cool. So build up that relationship. Build up that relationship before even asking for anything, right? Don't ask for a girl's number without trying to get to know her first. I mean, unless that's what you do. Like I don't, again, I don't know. Whatever, maybe some of you guys got game and you got it like that. I don't. I wouldn't just do that. So that's something. And again, like all this stuff that I'm telling you guys is just my intuition. You don't have to take any of this advice at all. I'm just happy that you guys are watching, and I hope something that I say out of this is going to be able to impact you and be able to help you in your day-to-day life. But now the second thing is just making sure that the content that you have is going to be able to help them out, right? So if you're selling something, you should never think of yourself as a salesman. I don't think of myself as a salesman. I'm not good at sales for one, but I don't think of myself as a salesman. I just look for people that I need, that I know that I can help. Okay, so like for instance, right now in my line of work, my marketing firm, our biggest client is DirecTV. So you know what I do? I focus on the DVRs and I focus on sports. Why? Because that's all I know that they're good at, and I focus on 4K. So like if I'm talking to somebody who has a 4K TV and likes the fucking, like, I don't know, New York Jets, right? I'm gonna be like, hey dude, do you have DirecTV or nah? Nah. All right, bro. Well, you need DirecTV because you can get the Jets, all the games, stuff, and we have 4K. It's simple. Like I don't try to be like, yeah man, so here's what I'm gonna do for you. Like, no, I'm very blunt. I just tell them like, hey dude, well, we can give you all of your Jets games. I know it's on the West Coast and stuff. I know we're all on the West Coast right now. It's really hard for you to get your East Coast games. Well, I'll give you all of them. How's that sound? You can watch every single game. Oh dude, that'd be dope. Awesome. You have 4K TVs, we have 4K content. Put 2 and 2 together. We got you, man. I'm just very blunt about it. I make sure that the content that I'm giving them is relevant. I make sure that the content that I'm giving them is something that's going to be able to help them. If I'm talking to somebody and I want to take them out to coffee, I want to make sure that I'm happy and I'm excited and I'm energetic and stuff like that. I don't want to be like mopey. I definitely don't want to look like I'm nervous. Even if I am nervous, I don't want to look like that, because like that's going to be the content that I'm going to be bringing to the table. That's going to be the content that she's going to have to deal with for a fucking hour of conversation at Starbucks. Like, that's not something, she just be like, no, are you on Facebook? Just give me your name, I'll find you. Making sure that whatever content that you're selling, whatever content you're trying to give, or even if it's yourself, just making sure that you're going to build value to the consumer. Okay? Now the third thing, as far as like people that say that they want to think about something, it's easy to ask why. It's easy just asking them like, okay, yeah, if you don't mind me asking, what would you like to think about? Because then you can gauge the situation. If they're just like, oh, I don't know if this is for me. Awesome! Great! Cool! I don't think this is for you either! Don't buy it! I don't want you to buy it if you're thinking it's not for you. Don't go out to coffee with me if you think that I'm gonna ruin your life, or if you think that we don't have the chemistry. Like, don't waste my time! Like, dude, I don't want to waste yours! You know what I'm saying? So it's just, I don't know, man. It's crazy stuff. Just making sure that you implement those 3 things. You're gonna get told no all the time. All the fucking time. You're gonna go somewhere, you're gonna go to fucking Popeye's Chicken and get some chicken and ask for fucking ranch, and they're gonna be like, we're all out of ranch. You're gonna be like, why? I don't know about you guys. I love ranch. I'm disgusting when it comes to ranch, but I do. So if I went and got fucking fried chicken and I didn't have any ranch to dip it in, I would be like, why? I guess I'm gonna have to stop at fucking Vaughn's and pick up a bottle of ranch, because like, shit, Like, what am I to do? What am I to do? You know, kind of thing. So you're going to get told no in every aspect of life. You're going to get told no by everybody, family, friends, business associates. You're going to try to sell yourself. You're going to get told no by people inside of retail stores, like, because you want to buy something in a certain size. You have the size. No. Okay, fine. Like, you know, like, it's all about, this goes back to yesterday's episode. It's all about how you are able to approach things. If you can just take it just like, oh, a no is just a no is just a no is just a no. It's not like this catastrophic thing. It's not like they're looking at you just like, no, not for you. It's not like that at all. It's just a no. That's it. It's just a no. So fuck it. Just take it. Just take it like as if it was a yes. A yes. Why do we get so excited when we hear a yes? Like, hey, do you have this in my size? Yes. Awesome. Like, you know, it's not fucking, oh my God, the gates of heavens didn't open up and God himself didn't come down and kiss you on the cheek. Like, it's not that big of a deal. So take it the same exact way. Do you have this in my size? No? Oh, okay, cool, for sure. Well, I like this one anyways, too. Just fucking find a different thing. You know, it's overcoming objections. This is a really tough one and stuff like that. Thank you for this again, Lexus. But you know, like, it's a really tough one for me because I can't really speak too much upon it. I can't really talk about like all these secret tips and hints and tricks. It's all about mentality, man. It's either you think this way, you don't think this way, regardless. If you don't want to think this way, awesome. If you don't think this way, awesome. If you want to think this way, awesome. I don't care. You're going to watch this video and you're going to be like, well, none of this stuff impacts me, or none of this stuff is actually going to work for me, or I just can't think like you, Xander. And to you, my friend, I say, awesome, great, have a great day, because I'm talking to the other people. I don't fucking care. I don't care if nobody likes this video. Like, if nobody likes it, it's awesome, because at the end of the day, it's just, it doesn't matter. There's just too many people in the world for me to care about just the opinions of a few. Whew. Man, this was a tough one, but I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please comment, please like, all that stuff. And if you're liking my videos, subscribe, please. All of the love will be much appreciated. I'm trying to get the followers up. I'm trying to do all this really cool stuff. I really want to reach the world. I really want to help everyone. So, yeah, man. I just think that, you know, when it comes to overcoming objections, it's just all about mentality. That's it. So, have a goldfish memory. Not like the snack that smiles back, but like an actual goldfish memory. Like, just when you hear no, just forget about it and move on. Cool? Cool. Chase your dreams, everybody.